Hey y'all, so you guys wanted me to do a master series for natural hair, so this is master series number 2. Today we're going to be mastering the 3-strand twist, y'all, and I'm gonna get you right. I'm gonna let you know the do's and the don'ts. Okay, so I'm starting on freshly washed hair, and today I'm using the main choices, Tropical Moringa, Leave-In, and Glaze today. This is one of my go-to collections for definition with twists. It's between this and the Cream of Nature Pure Honey. These are my top 2 at the moment. So in this video, I'm going to be giving y'all some of the do's and the don'ts for twisting, and then I'm going to show you guys a breakdown on how to do the actual 3-strand twist. So after applying the leave-in, I'm going to go ahead now and apply the glaze. A little goes a long way with this glaze because it is really concentrated. It can get sticky and tacky. But first up is a don't. I'm going to show you guys how to not do the 3-strand twist. And I'm going to show you guys what mine looked like. When I started off, my roots do not get tight and I do not get a lot of tension. So when I'm going all the way down, my 3-strand twists are not as tight. And the tighter your twists are, the more definition you're going to get. Another don't is to not neglect your ends. So this is going to be a do. This is the right way to do 3-strand twists on this side. What you do want to do is ensure that you get a good tight twist at the start. So I start off my twist with a plait. This gets the root tight and helps with tension because the tighter you get your twist, again, the more definition you're going to get. As far as the ends go, you want to make sure that they stay detangled the whole way through. So go ahead, pick up your comb or your brush and detangle them again as many times as you need to make sure that hair is staying tangle free and you're getting a nice smooth twist when you're going down. And go ahead, add some extra product if you need to, if your ends tend to be dry or bushy, and coil those ends up so they're nice and sealed and it's a nice curl at the end. And you can kind of see the difference between the 2 twists. The first one I did is kind of like janky. It's not falling straight down. A little bit of it is like twisted a little bit, but on this side is much neater. So another don't is to not twist with different size strands. So you're doing your 3-strand twist. When one of them or 2 of them is bigger than the other, the twist is going to look janky. You're going to run out of hair when you get towards the end. You'll end up having to borrow hair from another strand in order to keep going all the way down. That's going to take away from the definition. So y'all see how puffy this is? Also, I didn't apply enough product. That is another don't too. Do not under apply product. Do not over apply product. You kind of got to figure that out for your texture, how much product you need based on the product. So y'all see with this next one, this is how you do it. I grabbed 3 even size strands. My hair is smooth. I applied enough product and I'm twisting all the way down. If I need to, I'm going to go through, pick up my brush, and I'm going to detangle to keep the strand smooth so my twist can be smooth going all the way down. My last do not is to not just start twisting on your hair that is not thoroughly moisturized and detangled, and don't twist lazily or loosely. Also, do not mix the hair up because it's gonna look crazy like this one is about to look. And I'm mentioning this for the 3rd or 4th time because this is really important to definition. Use your dimming brush, your comb, or your detangling brush when you're going through and you're about to twist, and then use it again when you're in the middle of twisting if that hair starts getting tangled, because if your hair is tangled while you're twisting, it's going to be tangled when you're separating. And if you want definition, you got to make sure that your twists are nice, smooth, and detangled. So those are the do's and the don'ts. Now we're going to move on to the motion on how to actually do the 3-strand twist itself. So start off with your 3 even size strands. Then you're going to plait down about 1 inch or 2. This is how we start off a nice tight twist, and make sure the roots are nice and stretched out. Now that the roots are tight and secure, you're ready to start your 3-strand twist. So you're going to take one of the outside of the 3 strands. It doesn't matter which. You're just going to take that outside strand, bring it across the other 2 strands so it's now on the opposite side. So now the strand that was previously in the middle, is the new outside strand, and you're going to grab the new outside strand and do the same thing. Bring it across the other two, and you're going to do it all the way down, keeping tension. So keep your hair nice and pulled tight. Don't pull your hair out, but keep it pulled tight. And you're going to keep that hair detangled, and when you get all the way down to your ends, you're going to add more product if you need to. You're going to make sure your ends are nice and smooth and detangled, and you're going to coil it really tightly to seal in the curl. So the concept of the 3-strand twist is pretty easy. You're just moving the outside strand to the other side. But the hard part, and what I think most people struggle with, is how to hold those 3 strands and not end up plaiting, and how to hold them while keeping tension and keeping the 3 separated. So some people can do it with 2 in one hand and 1 in the other hand, and can just twist them all the way down a continuous rotation like they do their plaits. Like, I think Nay Too Curly does that way, and you guys, that's a good video. It's another good video to watch if you try this one and it doesn't quite work. Watch how she does her hand motion. But for me, keeping them separated, one with my thumb and pointer finger, with the next one pinned between my pointer finger and my middle finger, and then the third one pinned between my middle and ring finger, that helps me keep them separated and pulled tight. And I just rotate that first strand out of my thumb and pointer finger to the opposite side with my free hand, and that helps me have control. So again, I got my 3 strands secured with my hand in a way that's comfortable for me. Do what's comfortable for you, and just take that outside strand and bring it across the other 2 and keep it pulled tight. And another thing you guys will see me doing is running my fingers down while kind of smoothing the hair, just to keep it smooth and detangled, because again, keeping the hair smooth and detangled is the key to getting perfect definition with your twist outs, perm rock sets, any kind of curly hairstyle. So yeah, I did this all over. I actually went and undid the ones that I did the wrong way, because I was not about to walk around with half of my head bushy. And I went ahead then, and then I air dried overnight. But yeah, I'm going to take some oil and start unraveling my hair. And please excuse my dramatic ass makeup. It's actually Halloween, and I was trying to film this video and do my makeup. And I'll show you guys what my Halloween look like at the end, so you know I ain't crazy. But yeah, I'm taking some oil. My friend actually made this oil blend for me. I don't know what's in it. I just know it's really softening and it smooths really well. So when I undo the twist, I unravel my hair gently. I do not just pull the hair apart. That's going to create frizz before I even started separating. So when you're unraveling your twist, be patient and actually unravel them so you do not disturb the curl and you don't start frizzing your hair before you even got to fluffing it. So after getting them all unraveled with some more oil, which is optional, some products I find I don't have to add oil to, but this glaze is more of like a custard. It's not like a cream, so I'm adding more oil just to make sure that I seal in the moisture. But I'm going to go through and start actually separating the individual strands. So the trick to separating for my texture is to find where my hair naturally comes apart at and pull there. I do not force my hair apart. So like, see, when I tug at my hair, it separates. That's where I'm pulling at. So I also want you guys to keep in mind, the more you separate, the more frizz it'll create. So you got to decide between volume and definition. Now to fluff my hair, and I get a lot of questions about fluffing, I have a very detailed video on that. Go ahead and click right here. But my wide tooth comb magically sprouted legs this weekend and walked out of my bathroom. I can't find it, so I'm going to be using my pick all the way through. But normally I like to lift my roots with that wide tooth comb because the teeth are very wide and less abrasive to go ahead and loosen up my roots. Then I go through with a blow dryer with the concentrator attachment, and I put the heat on medium, and I go through, just tug at my roots lightly and stretch my roots a little bit. Then I go back with this pick and just fluff at it. I find like this is like a very, very like mild way of separating, and not separating, but fluffing my roots without causing a lot of breakage. It's 3 different steps, so it seemed like a lot, but really that wide tooth comb, it doesn't really do anything to my hair. And then taking the blow dryer on medium heat, that doesn't really do anything to my hair. I just try to like use this pick as my last little, let me just get that last little bit of height. I don't want to use the pick the whole way through, because when I was doing that, I was finding that my hair was kind of breaking off at the roots. And that's it, y'all. This is the final look, and as well as my new cut and color. Wasn't exactly what I was going for because this blue is not trying to leave my hair. My hair got stuck at green when we were trying to pull out that blue, but for now, this is it. So yeah, head down to the comments. Let me know what you think about the details in this video. Also, go ahead and let me know which style, which element of natural hair you want me to tackle next with this master series. The most commented topic will be next on my list. So far, it's been this and the perm rod set. So let me know what you guys want next. Also, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. Bye.